Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV extraordinaire, coming into this happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. We're going to be talking to you about something that's important to those of you that have RVs, and that is called critter deterrent. Now, please do stay tuned to the end of this video, because for Father's Day, I have got something that the majority of fathers would like to have, and it's going to be a giveaway, so stay tuned to the end. But let's start off by talking, if in fact you have a connection, your electrical cord is coming out through a hole like this, or you have anywhere where you have to put a hose or something up through a hole, that is a problem, or it can lead to a problem, because it gives critters a way to get into it. Now on this particular one here, you have your electrical cord coming out where it is touching the ground up several inches. My recommendation would be to put some Vaseline on that. Be sure that when you disconnect that you remember it's there, so you clean it off. But that way there, by having Vaseline from the ground up several inches, that is deterring any critters from climbing up your electrical cord, your cable, your water hose, whatever you have coming up into your camper. Next thing, we have a nice hole here. Even when you close this, you still have a gap large enough for critters to get in. So my recommendation would be that you take some brass wool or some aluminum wool. Now, I'd stay away from steel wool. I know in the past I might have said that, but I've come to the realization, you know, this is always a learning process. Always learn something new on a daily basis. But what you want to put in here is put aluminum or brass wool. On top of that, if you were to go ahead and spray some peppermint oil on it, that is going to go ahead and deter critters from getting in. So this is one area. So anybody, if you have something like this where you're putting a hose through it, cord through it, whatever, make sure that you cover it up. Even after you put it away, put something in there to keep the critters from coming in. Again, this is all about making it difficult. So let's go on to the water heater and explain what you should be doing there. Okay, so for those of you who have water heaters, doesn't matter whether you have a Suburban, doesn't matter whether you have an Atwood. And there is actually a difference, and I'm going to show you, because now this is an Atwood water heater. They'll make a screen that goes over here, which is all well and good. However, it has been brought to my attention that, you know, you're going to have a gap coming in through around here where critters can actually get in. So I had a customer recommend what he does. You know how when you put weather stripping around your door, he gets some of that, and what he'll do is he'll put it on the inside here, so that way there when he closes this, it's actually going to go ahead and go up against that, and that's going to seal that from going in there. So you want to cover this with some type of screen and then put some type of weather stripping around that. Something else you could do if you didn't want to go to that, so I'm told you could take a dog flea collar or cat flea collar, cut it in half. You could put part of it in here, part of it back behind your refrigerator, and that is supposed to deter them also. Keep in mind what the issues you're going to have is spiders and stink bugs and the like. They'll get in here and make nests, and that will keep your water heater from working. So let's get on to the next item. Now, so what the issue you have with the Suburban water heater, not only do you have this that you need to cover with a screen, but my recommendation is on the back side here is go to Home Depot or Lowe's or someplace and get yourself a piece of screening and put it over this opening. You're just going to have to put some sealant on here to keep it in place. And again, because you're going to have gaps when you set this in here, take some of that weather stripping and put it around here. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. Okay, so now for your furnace. And I know this is probably going to go against what some people might have told you, but I'm giving you this advice that comes from our mechanics that actually work on these things. You want to have a screen over your furnace. See, some of you will have the two, some of you have the single, whatever it is. You want to put a screen over it when you're not using your furnace, which is going to be in the summertime. In the spring and the fall, when you're using the furnace, recommendation is to remove that screen from there. Now, they come with a little spring and a little tool to remove it, but I'm going to give you a better idea. Get yourself some long ties, you know, those little plastic zip ties, and use that to attach the screens here. The reason why you want to have the screens off when you are using it is because of the fact that you're disrupting the airflow, and that can cause issues. So the benefit of using a zip tie makes it very simple as far as to be able to clip them and take it off. You know, you're probably going to go ahead and lose the little tool to take the spring off, or the spring over time is going to become not as useful. So the zip ties are a perfect alternative. So again, remove these screens when you are using it, and you will get a lot longer life out of your furnace. So let's go on to the next item. So the next item that you're going to want to go ahead and protect from critters getting in is going to be your refrigerator. Now with this one here, what you're doing is you're just taking it off, and they make actual screens that go in behind here. You'll be able to put them right up on top. Keep in mind, now there's two different types of refrigerators. If you have this style of a drain, you're going to need to be, when you're putting this screen in here, you're going to have to cut out the little hole area to put this down through. Do not just shove this back in there, because you will have issues. So just remember that you have that coming back through here. So they have the screens that go over top of here, and again, you could take that other half of the flea collar, set it in here, you can put mothballs in here. That is a deterrent as well. Now some other things that you could do when you have your camper sitting around, maybe at the house or at a storage lot, is to deter critters, is you're going to need to put things underneath. You can spread some mothballs up underneath that. Now you may not want to do that if you're at the house and you have dogs and so forth. Now if you have cats, something you do with cats is you could take their dirty kitty litter, put it in little plastic bowls, and put it inside the tires on either side. Maybe even put one up in the front area. That scent will keep the critters away. Another effective means of doing it is you can go to like Tractor Supply or something along those lines and buy yourself some dried blood. And what you do there, and this is basically when you're in storage, is you put dried blood all the way around the perimeter of your RV, and critters will not cross that line. So hopefully these tips have helped you. And now let's get on to the drawing, show you what we're going to be giving away here for this Father's Day. And happy Father's Day to all you out there. Hope you're enjoying your day or have enjoyed your day. And we're going to get on to this drawing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are. We're going to be going ahead and doing a Father's Day giveaway. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you get some helpful tips from that. Now, there's only two requirements for you to be eligible for this drawing. One, you need to subscribe to the page, and next, you're going to need to make a comment down below. That way there I know you watched the video, and I will be keeping this drawing open up until about 8 o'clock on Friday evening. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you comment down below for this giveaway. Now, we all know for Father's Day, what do fathers want, right? Everybody know? Fathers want ties. Now these are not just any ordinary ties, ladies and gentlemen. These are Jerry Garcia ties. And you can see you get three nice colorful ties here. These are awesome ties, and again, they're not just any ties, right? So fathers want ties, is that right? No, they don't want ties. They do not want ties, folks. Fathers would like to go ahead and be able to go out and get something for themselves. And so for this giveaway, I am going to go ahead and have a $50 Visa card, and we're going to be choosing the winner. We're going to announce the winner next Sunday. So, for all you fathers out there, and ladies, you're part of the drawing here as well. But it's a Father's Day giveaway here, so we're going to be doing a $50 Visa gift card. Just go ahead and subscribe to my page and put a comment down below, and we'll be having the announcement next Sunday. I appreciate you watching, and we'll be coming back at you again soon. Take care.